never see it coming. That my mind is too fast for eyes. You're done it. Time it hits you, your last surprise.
We got an amazing show. We've got two infamous 8 qualifying matches. And we've got a very special main event. A double national champion women's match. That's going to be dope. But first, a very special celebration.
Well, folks, as happy as this should be, we've got a very unhappy cause for what's going on today. My name's Ben Cecil. I'm joined by a very special guest, Pitbull. Pitbull, how the devil are you, and what are you doing here?
Thank you, Ben. Yeah, well, it wouldn't be a show, a wrestling show wouldn't come without the Pitbull. Most people know that. Why I'm here, well, we'll see. Time will tell. Time will tell.
Well, we want to welcome you. Thank you for welcoming us into your homes for You'll Never See It Coming. And unfortunately, we have to deal with these horrible people.
If there was one word I could use to describe these guys, it would start in gob and end in ice.
It's a very unhappy duty to welcome these people. I mean, you yourself, I know you must not have a lot of love for BGS, especially what went down last show. You remember yourself, but and now they've got the goal to celebrate. Celebrate what? Pulling the wool over our eyes?
That's probably the best way you could put it, Ben Cecil. Celebrate what?
What, lies? Pure lies?
But when you've got nothing to celebrate, I guess the slightest small positive in your life, it's worth celebrating.
That's all they can celebrate, but dearie me, let's get on with this travesty.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Stacey Rose. This is Scott Christy Quinlan. The Pain King, Casey Payne. Leave Island Gentleman, Tommy Jackson. And introducing the newest member of BGS. Let's hear it for
Have you missed me? You know, I would like to say a few words. I would. Shut up! For far too long now, I've not been thinking to myself. I've let all of you fans decide what I want, who I am, why I'm fighting, who I'm fighting. And it's not going to happen any longer. You know, the first duty of a man is to think for himself. And I've not been doing that. Growing up without a father, I had brothers to teach me how to be a man. And that's just what's happened. See, if you thought that this wasn't about brotherhood, if you thought that this wasn't about family, where have you been? Do you know me?
Fortunately not. Proud of him.
This was always inevitable. This was always inevitable.
Said the word. Get on with it.
But enough about that. It's time for a party. Tommy, would you like to say anything?
Oh, shut up!
So I just want to take you back to last weekend. And last weekend in Liverpool, the TNT Extreme Wrestling. The Pain King qualified for the infamous 8 tournament by beating
Destroying him.
round of applause. He destroyed Jim.
That's it, that's it.
Now later on tonight, I'm going to do exactly the same thing to Joe Kessler. In record time, might I add. In record time.
You say bull, bro. Like you say bull.
Just like you say Bolt. Yeah.
Gotta kill him. Gotta kill him.
Now, the Ziggy Stardust wannabe might think he's something he's not. But I tell you what he's not. He ain't beating me.
Nope.
He lost you. So I think it's time for the celebration of the star boy, my star boy, Patrick. Let's get this party started. Some music, please.
Cecil,
DJ.
play the music, you idiot.
Oh my, I can't believe this. BGS having a party, they might as well be dancing on the grave of wrestling in Runcorn. This is making me sick.
It looks like someone's been putting things in their drinks, but look at some of this dancing.
Their dancing looks just as bad as their ethics. I can't believe this. They're having way too good of a time here, especially knowing what they've done, what they've caused. It's absolutely disgraceful. This is no thing to celebrate. Oh, wait a second. What's going on here? Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Boys, as I say, don't look at me.
You keep
look
doing
over
what you're
there.
doing, Cecil. I've got your back, don't worry.
And here they are, the originators, the infamous DJ King, handsome Harry Staggles, the founding members of Infamous. And BGS are not happy to see these men here tonight.
Well, I'm getting flashbacks to 2011 here, Ben Cecil, Dragon and DJ King.
Their invites got lost.
You guys talk too much. I'm really sorry to interrupt the party. I mean, you've got a lot to celebrate. Last week, at Going Off Big Time, KC Payne advanced in the Infamous 8 tournament. He has an opportunity to win the Infamous Championship. At the last show, come at me, bro. I'm the boss, I'm talking. At the last show, Puss joined VGS. That's a lot to celebrate. But something else happened at the last show. Everyone here remembers it. Tommy remembers it. And I remember it. You headbutted me. This is my show. Out. You headbutted me so hard I thought DJ King still had hair. So, that got me thinking. I've had a lot of time to think. I've got a present. I've got a present for your party. It'd be incredibly rude if I didn't. You have a match, Tommy. You have a match, and if you win, you proceed in the Infamous 8 tournament, and you have an opportunity to win the Infamous Championship. My gift to you, if there's any interference, you will lose your opportunity to advance in that tournament and win the belt.
I I like this side of Harry Steggles. He's channeling his inner Eric Bischoff here.
Very
Not
nice.
only will you lose that opportunity, but so will Casey Payne.
He's even managed to keep the infamous DJ King silent, which is more impressive than anything.
Oh, I like this. Oh, this is very interesting. What a present.
Well done, Harry Steggles.
Well, gents, I mean, good luck. Oh, one last thing. So I'm a little bit confused because you've been saying later on tonight when I fight Joe Kessler. Later on tonight when I fight Joe Kessler. Mate, you're after Joe Kessler right now.
Well, we weren't expecting this, and neither was Tommy. It's on now. And look at this, the lights have gone out in
Referees
theory.
in the ring.
Well, we know exactly who's coming.
The gaffers
Reborn and
have given
rebooted.
their instructions.
Absolutely. Oh, it's... Pitbull, I'm a little scared. I'm not going to lie to you. It's very eerie in this arena right now. Oh my God, he is here! Joe Casler, fixing for a fight.
Joe Kessler's progression has been formidable the last 4 to 5 years.
Absolutely.
I remember his first few matches, and I think his debut in this business as former shareholder at BWP, and he was always a man who had a lot of potential, and he's beginning to realise that potential, there's no doubt. He has developed this persona which is intimidating, it is mysterious, and he throws his opponents off. He can work the mind games, and he has the physical prowess to dominate most opponents, and this is going to be an intriguing contest. And bear in mind that
Oh, wait a minute! Wait a minute!
Here we go.
Mid to last, getting theirs in. Don't forget what happened at the end of their show. They got cost because of Hood's betrayal, and now they're getting theirs. My God, anything can happen in the world of Infamous. This is unreal. Now we're talking about the edge there. Physical edge, you've got to give it to Joe Kessler, but he's got the mental edge.
Well, I have no affection with these two other idiots either, so as far as I'm concerned, they can beat the living you-know-what out of each other all night.
I think they're going to. Oh, this is going to be a fight, but it's not a fight that...
And they've got Stacey Rose here.
Well, Tommy
I
Jackson...
don't know if she's got some flapjacks or some sausage rolls, or whether it's a cake. I can't see. Oh dear.
Oh, this has gone. This has got very good very quickly. And that cake. Oh
cake?
no, it's all gotten a bit messy, hasn't it? Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh Stacey, what have you done?
And there's all sorts going on. I'm not sure when this match is supposed to start, but
We haven't kicked off yet, but
we've got cake.
we're ringing the bell. Here we go. This match is
Hammer
on.
Big job by Casler.
He's not even ready. He's wearing shorts. He's ready for a day at the beach. He wasn't ready for Kessler. I'm going straight into it. Into
We
position.
know what's happening here. Straight on his head. He's not expecting this. Few too many orange juices. 1, 2.
That's it. It's over. And Joe Kessler wins it. Casey being beside himself. Tommy Jackson losing out in the infamous 8, but Kessler just dispatched
Well,
the BGS.
chat,
And
get banged.
listen, people, I've got to tell you, it couldn't happen to a nicer guy. I feel great.
the
I feel.
BGS.
Hey, Stacey, you got something on your face there. Tommy, what happened? Oh my goodness, it's the best day of my life. Pitbull. Oh, it couldn't happen to a nicer guy. It really couldn't.
Never see it coming.
another infamous 8 qualifier here. And this is going to be very, very interesting match. One that I've personally been looking forward to for a long time. This man, a very, very game competitor, R-Lloyd. And I've noticed in the last few weeks, this man's got a chip on his shoulder. He really wants to prove himself.
Has a lot of experience for his age. He's an athlete who I was fortunate enough to be part of his training when he first got into this business. And he's more than capable of winning this tournament without question. More than capable. And he's certainly up for one of the tests of his career against Brady. There's no question. But he's more than capable of doing it.
Certainly the fans' favourite now, and that's momentum that can take you all the way. But
well, indeed, he comes to Runcorn fresh, where there's no specific perception, and it seems to be that he's chosen to go along the side of his personality where these fans will get behind him. And I've seen R-Lloyd win Royal Rumbles, I've seen him win championships, and when that crowd get behind R-Lloyd, he's pretty difficult to stop.
Indeed, all things I can agree with. But this is a big task. This is a big mountain of a man, winning titles all around the country. Former title champion. Oh, wait a minute. What? Well, folks, that is Brady Phillips, but well, he doesn't. I don't think he looks ready, Pitbull, to say the least. But
well, Brady Phillips is, by all accounts, one of the top up-and-coming professionals in this country right now. He has a ruthless edge where he will do whatever it takes to win. I have no idea whether this injury, which he seems to be displaying here, is legitimate, but he has an edge where I wouldn't trust him as far as a throw-in, and that's partly a compliment and partly not.
And gentlemen, as I look around this room, I see that term applies to very few of you.
Oh, that's true.
I know you guys from Runcorn, you're not up to date in the modern world, but let me introduce myself to you. My name is Brady Phillips, and I was meant to wrestle R-Lloyd this evening.
doesn't look like that's going to be the case. Hopefully.
But as you can see, I have not been medically cleared to fight tonight.
That's very disappointing. We were very much looking forward to that match. Hopefully, Brady Phillips makes a recovery soon.
I'm questioning the timing of this announcement, Ben Kessler.
Oh, very timely, Mike.
He wouldn't have known about this 5 minutes ago.
No, you wouldn't think.
You think I'm doing to you, stopping you from doing what you think you're entitled to. But the thing is, right? They still needed me to turn up today, so each and every one of these people would pay a ticket to look at a real wrestler.
Oh, no need for that. R-Lloyd more than proven his salt. He's worth every bit as good as he's claimed to be. Absolutely no need of that.
Now, although I might not be cleared to compete tonight, I've got a friend who is. Someone that you are all familiar with. Someone that has actually been held back, Roy.
Held back?
Someone who never got an opportunity at the infamous 8 tournament.
Never got an opportunity.
My buddy, the Martini Maestro.
Now hang on a second.
Alexander!
Now, never got an opportunity. Now, sorry Pitbull, sorry to go off on a tangent. This is absolutely ridiculous. At the last show, he had an opportunity, he had a chance. There he is now, the devious and calculating. 2 peas in a pod right there. He had a chance and he lost. He lost to Tony Wright. How can he sit there and say he never had the opportunity? This is ridiculous.
I don't question Chase's decision to accept this opportunity. I think the question is, Cecil, is why has this only just been found out now, and who's made the decision as to who puts Chase in as the alternate in this tournament?
Does Brady even have the
If
power
Chase
to
has
do
been
it?
offered this opportunity, I don't blame him for taking it, but who's made that decision? Well, here we go, hang on.
Take a walk. Take a walk. Take a walk.
Come on, Cecil, show some balls. He's just told you to... You joining me, Brady?
It is an honour to be sat next to you here, Pitbull.
I've heard a lot of good things about you too, Brady, so let's have some fun.
What are you looking for tonight, Pitbull?
I'm looking forward to seeing the mindset of these two guys. Obviously, your business is your business, don't get me wrong, but obviously you've not known about this injury 5 minutes ago. Chase, we know what he's like. He's cerebral, but he can also be a wild card as per tonight. R-Lloyd, I've known 10 years. I started to train him, give him the foundation for where he is now, and he's got where he is through sheer hard work and ability. This is going to be a fascinating contest. I would have preferred to see you. It is what it is. What are your thoughts, Brady? What's your angle with this? I'm interested because I'm not down. You've got an angle. What is it?
You are backing the wrong horse, that is what I'm telling you. You need to watch my boy Chase Alexander. He is one of the best up-and-coming wrestlers in this country, and R-Lloyd just doesn't have what it takes to take it to that next level.
I respect Chase. I respect his ability. He's up-and-coming, but R-Lloyd is coming. He's not up-and-coming. He's already there.
That's smart. In that ring generalship.
No love lost here, clearly, with Chase and the Runcorn fans.
Get him, Chase. Get him, Chase. Oh, so your boy Rye is too busy pandering, too busy trying to get the crowd's approval. That's not how you get the winner's purse.
Listen, sometimes having the crowd behind you gives you that extra 5%. There's the difference between winning and losing. You have to be pragmatic. If that's what works for R-Lloyd, that's what'll work. So, having said that, the same goes for Chase. Oh, a stiff shot to the back. Stiff shot to the back.
And that was the back. That was
intensity.
Not the kidney.
Intensity shown by Chase.
Yeah, get him, Chase. Get him, Chase. Yes. He is precise with every one of those strikes.
Chase getting an early victory. He's not going to get a 3 count with that, but certainly he'll keep and make sure that R-Lloyd is keeping his energy going back to get up and up and up.
You know, Brady Phillips, you don't handpick anybody as his replacement. You've got to have that extra special edge to you. And Chase Alexander is displaying that right now.
Superb technique by R-Lloyd.
Check his teeth. Check his teeth, referee.
R-Lloyd go for a jab, no, countered by Chase. Elbow, switch around again, another elbow. And he's going for that. R-Lloyd is back hunting. Is he going for the German?
That top rope catching him right in the jugular.
Big backbreaker drop by Chase. But Chase, as the pressure on his knee, as Chase seemingly hurt himself more than R-Lloyd.
That's the match over. That's my boy right there.
Another count from Chase. It seems to be he's trying to use this to wear R-Lloyd down, making him constantly kick out. There is no way that anyone can understand how draining it is, constantly having to kick out, constantly chipping away, a war of attrition.
This is it. That's the intensity I'm talking about, Pitbull. Not you should know. You had that intensity when you wrestled in that ring, and I don't think Rye's got it.
Well, R-Lloyd, there's no questioning Chase's mentality. Again, I have nothing against Alexander Chase, but I think you'd be surprised with the endurance of R-Lloyd. There's no question he can come back from this. And by the way, Brady, I still am wrestling. I might not be the machine gun that I was. I'm more of a sniper these days. That's true.
Oh, I've heard the rumours, I've heard the stories, people. I know exactly what you're capable of.
Hopefully just the good stories.
Beautiful execution.
Excellent suplex by Chase.
Good body on body cover. I'm just gonna stretch my legs for a second, Pitbull.
I'm sure you are. And again, Brady Phillips. I'll give you credit where it's due, Brady Phillips. The referee didn't see a single word of that. Now, I don't know whether that's down to your own intelligence or whether the referee's stupidity or a mixture of the two.
I don't know what you're talking about. I just went for a little walk. Getting cramp upset here. How's my boy looking now? Huh? Recruitable? I would say so.
Mr. No Fear, Mr. Got No Idea!
There ain't nothing pretty about that, but it's effective.
Well, the R-Lloyd's got his shoulders up, and certainly he's using some of his knee as somewhat of a crossface on the chin and cheekbone, which is certainly incredibly painful. And R-Lloyd using up kicks there to fight back. There's no question Chase is in control of this match so far. There's no question he's controlling the pace. However, R-Lloyd's counter-attacking this is excellent. He's able to draw Chase in despite the lack of control. And again, never underestimate R-Lloyd's endurance and spirit. And Chase here is going for a rolling
cover, beautiful cover. Shoulders are down, count it.
And he's going for a rolling knee bar, which he converted to a pin. And that looks a low shot there, but the ref's not being banned.
I don't know what that was, but that was beautiful. That's got to be it.
It will take more than that to defeat R-Lloyd, I am telling you. This guy is difficult to keep down. There's no doubt this is an impressive showing by Chase.
I hate to agree with you, but maybe he's got a little bit of heart. I'll give him that. But it's not long before Chase rips it out and stamps on it.
Well, let's keep it clean, Brady. This is an under-18 show.
Just wearing him down.
And the referee will have to make sure that's not covering his windpipe. It's allowed to cover his blood. This is allowed to be a sleeper. You're allowed to stop the blood getting to the brain. You are not allowed to cover that windpipe. That is an illegal move in professional wrestling. But the referee seems satisfied. But again, Chase is looking to wear him down. That seems to be the constant theme.
We've seen whose payroll that referee's on. He's biased towards Rye.
And again, R-Lloyd's counter-offensive is proving effective. He's making Chase make mistakes.
Chase looks rocked.
Oh, a stiff DDT, 1, 2. Nearly.
Get up. That's it. See, that's my boy. He won't stay down.
This is an excellent match between two young, talented competitors. There's no question about that. One clearly thrives off the fans being for him. One clearly thrives off the fans being against him. It's a classic contest.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah, excellent reversal by Chase. He saw that coming. And a missed in the corner. Again, R-Lloyd is making Chase take risks. And again, folks, I have no idea what Brady Phillips' agenda is. He has not been forthcoming with that. But it's a mistake. And surely a spinning neck breaker. And Brady Phillips will not be happy with that. He will not be happy. He chose to interfere in the match. That's his prerogative, but it has backfired. And R-Lloyd progresses as I predicted.
Sorry about that, Pitbull. That was unpleasant.
Do you have a nice break?
There was nothing nice
Go to the bar,
about it.
cigarette, toilet.
I did manage to catch the end of that, though, after getting really his hands put on me. And what a victory it is for R-Lloyd here, really showing his grit and toughness as he continues on to the infamous 8.
I don't know what you made of that, Ben Cecil, but certainly a fascinating contest. Two contrasting styles, two contrasting outlooks, two young wrestlers of very high capability, significant experience, That could have gone either way. Let's make no mistake. That could have gone either way. Chase and Brady obviously in cahoots, and these things can backfire. I've been there. I've seen it where you get the maximum reward for taking these risks. However, it can backfire. It can backfire.
Well, it looked like Brady wanted to be the difference maker there.
And I'm pleased with R-Lloyd. I'm pleased with R-Lloyd because he's a superb wrestler.
See it coming. Then the night is too fast for eyes. You're done now.
That's 2 times now. 2 times I've failed to qualify for the infamous 8 tournament. You know what? This is empty. This is just not working for me. Next time, in an infamous ring, I am bringing something different. I am done losing. This is the last time that you'll see this. Next time, in an infamous ring, I will be bringing something different.
Please welcome to the ring your first contender.
This one's going to be a big one, Pitbull. I've been very excited. Now, I will say 2 things. Number 1, always been very impressed with this woman, a veteran of the game. But second thing I've got to say, guard your ears for 1/2 the decibels. This woman's gonna, like, her voice goes through you, but not as hard as her fists will.
That's when you should train because the best gun wrestler you will see today. We're just walking to the ring.
Ivy showing her displeasure here with the room for faithful. Looks like she's ready for a fight though. Ready to mouth up.
I've never personally watched Ivy in a match, but when I was sat in my garden in Liverpool, I did hear her do a promo from Leedsman's. Put it that way.
Well, no.
Let's use the ring. And definitely not a carry. It's Ivy.
Ivy just ready for a fight here tonight. Showing no love.
Well,
to
she's
Jeff
got a
Maxwell.
baseball bat with her. I don't know whether she's obviously not trying to conceal this weapon, so I don't know what she's very brazen with her tactics, to say the least.
You're mugging me up, I'll knock you out as well, little man.
Disparaging remarks.
How rude are you? How rude! I am the best damn wrestler you will see on this show today, and that is how you treat me. I am Sheffield royalty.
You're like Prince Andrew, maybe. Come on.
I cannot believe that there is no aircon on in this building. How am I supposed to look like this?
Well, she's right in that respect. It is wrong call.
Where is the management? Where is management? Because I want to put the formal complaint about the fact that this aircon is not on and I have to be treated like this.
Well,
I am a star!
Well, as much as she's moaning, Ben says, so she has got a point about this aircon. It's not the greatest, is it?
I am sweltering, I will say that much, but not impressed with this crowd.
Well, it looks like the management has actually sorted out some form of aircon. It might be one of those Spanish fans that they used to sell in the 1980s, but...
Oh, wait a minute, Pitbull, sorry to cut you off, but I think someone's had enough, and it's Leah Raven.
Well, there's her opponent, Leah Raven, giving us all a favour in fairness and cutting off Ivy's ability to speak on the microphone, and she's certainly up for it again.
Leah Raven here,
It looks like we have that classic situation where we have one competitor who is looking to thrive off the fans' opposite opinion, and we have one that's looking to galvanise.
Well, it looks like at this stage it's going to be a case of put up or shut up. Although I think Leah Raven making sure Ivy puts emphasis on shut up.
And again, this is looking like, I know that Ivy, in particular, her favourite manoeuvre is the Boston Crab, and she will look to work that back. Leah Raven has that combat sports background. She may have the superior technique and speed, But Ivy looks like she will have strength and weight as her advantage. So again, I'm looking forward to this as a strategical contest and seeing what tactics both these athletes employ. Naturally, as well as the psychological aspects of one preferring to conflict with the crowd and one looking to use the crowd as a galvanising.
Uh-oh.
That Ivy's put in a formal complaint about every single one at this audience. Everyone, tell them.
There's some poor bloke who's got to wait for her to get home.
She'll be placing a formal complaint with management over every single one of you here this evening.
What's the meaning of that? Okay. Zero need of that. Okay. I don't recall. Hey, Stone Cold never put in no complaint. The Rock never put in no complaint.
What are you gonna do now, eh?
Well, complaints aside, Karenisms aside, you've got to give the experience factor. It definitely goes to Ivy. She's been in this game far, far longer than Leah Raven, but youth and enthusiasm could take her a long way.
And again, Cecil, you do have that classic case of experience versus inexperience. And that brings different advantages. The experience means you can understand how to deal with different situations and a bigger variety of situations by definition. But the youthful inexperience means you have no preconceived ideas. You have more energy, you can have more optimism, and it will be an interesting contest.
No doubt.
When they finally actually lock horns. But again, you see, you have to understand that this might be a specific ploy by Ivy.
Well, don't count Leah Raven out. She might not have as much experience, 1-2 years in the game, but she's definitely racked up some very impressive victories and looked very, very good last time out.
And again, Ivy here looking to take advantage in terms of strength and weight. Well,
Ivy just landing right on her backside, not a position you want to be in, getting right back into
and
the
you have
fight
to be
here.
careful because weight doesn't always mean strength, believe me. And certainly again here, Raven showing speed.
Just
taking
two
ahead.
counts there. Taking the headlock there, quite nicely.
Off with
cinched.
ease, got a big shoulder tackle.
Gets in there and now off the ropes. Launches over, follows through. Ducks under. Oh,
Hip
trying to go
toss
for the hip
reversed.
toss.
Not getting the height there that she would have wanted, but still.
Didn't get the height on it, but certainly got a lot of impact. And Ivy knocked for 6 there, I would say.
She got the momentum, and that's the main thing. And fundamentally, she's taken Ivy off her feet, which is... That might be a bit of a blow psychologically to Ivy. She would not like that.
The headline, it's 1-0 Leah Raven as it stands, but there's still time. The match is young just yet. Ivy taking her time though, again, veteran move. There's no reason she
And
can make
why
use of
wouldn't
that
she?
time.
Why wouldn't she? There's no rush.
Might not be a popular tactic, but these are the things that help you win matches at the end of the day. I might not like it, but it happens. And now the fists, the feet flying in, just straight kicks off the ropes, rebound, ducks under, catches in the gut wrench, rebounds off the ropes, rolls through. Oh, Ivy, remember pride comes before a fall, roll up, just a 2. And Ivy again going for the breather there. She wants to make sure this match is controlled at her pace. She's not happy with the pace that Leah Raven's throwing out here. So she's trying to control the flow there, control the tempo, as it were. Certainly not Runcorn's favourite, though, I'll tell you that.
No, but Ivy, that won't bother Ivy. Clearly that's not what she's here for. She's taking the time. And again, similar to Chase in the previous match, she's trying to control the pace of this to her advantage.
If she can get control of the pace, it might be a dangerous situation, but as it stands now...
Educated feet by Leah, though.
Absolutely. In the driver's seat, back crack.
And a fierce
Classic.
back snapper. And again, it's too early for the 2 count, but again, it's worth going for. The amount of energy it takes to continuously kick out and out and out, it wears down. And it does add up.
Absolutely, war of a
And a nice suplex there from Ivy, nice.
Lovely gut wrench, I would say at this desk, definitely you're the technical expert. The Team Taz Dojo time, that served you well. That's the kind of thing that you look for, I would say.
Absolutely, and again, Leah will be there. She may feel more of this in this match because Ivy will have that centre of gravity, which is probably superior. Not that Leah's technique is weak in any sense, but certainly in terms of those type of manoeuvres, and this will hurt. But she's full of fight, Leah. You can see this. She's full of fight. You know, she's not going to give up.
She's firing up. But again, Ivy just shoving Leah Raven right into that corner. Big Irish whip, and that just ricocheted down her back, but she gets a foot up, trying to mount an offense, but no, not to be, just a European uppercut, followed by the snapmare takeover. And nothing, and I mean nothing but a knee.
And Ivy here, again, and I suspect, from what I've heard, she loves that Boston Crab. She will kick to the lower back, she will wear it down. And at some point, I would have thought she would go for that Boston Crab. There'll be circumstances where she may not choose to. However, we know that is modus operandi.
That's a threat that always looms, and you know, something that you'll need to take care of in this match. Ivy taking control now.
She's got the hair there. I'm not sure the ref spotted. If I was Ivy, I'd be careful of letting Leah up on her feet, because Leah on her feet is no slouch.
Absolutely, and just
she's got to be careful.
Big forearm there. European uppercut spinning around, and this crowd are coming unglued now. Picks over.
Nice speed and technique.
Lovely
from Leah Raven.
Absolutely. Oh, Leah looks hurt though, favouring those ribs there.
And a vicious knee, I think. Was that done on the chin?
Oh, tried to go for the cover, very smart, but Ivy showing that wherewithal, rules out.
And again, Ivy, she, as the most experienced of the two, she will use this tactic whenever she needs to, and whenever she feels it's best for her to be out on the outside of the apron. And I can appreciate that, because why should she?
No, absolutely. And no doubt, like, taking the time to take a breather.
She's got 10.
Absolutely. Leah Raven getting right, very wise to this.
She's not waiting for Ivy to get in, she's going straight to her. I'm not sure what that manoeuvre was, if they don't intend a double axe handle or a splash squat. Can't quite see, but she's laying those fits in thick.
Just raining it down on the outside. Just a shot on the apron, perfectly legal, because her face is hitting the apron, not the other way around. Using the ring to her advantage as well. Very, very intelligent.
She's being assertive. If she refuses to get in, she's pulling her back in the ring.
No doubt that's ring IQ right there, Pitbull. Oh, taking over, and exactly as you said. Here we go.
She's going for the Boston Crab. She's been weakening that back.
Oh, rolls through.
Quick roll up.
Not to be just the 2 count.
Good punch.
Yes, absolutely.
And a suplex. Is she going for a suplex? No, she's going for a neck breaker.
Lovely stuff, clinical. And Ivy looks like she's out. I thought she very nearly asleep there.
We're getting close now, Cecil. I think one serious manoeuvre here, and this will be over. Both of these competitors' energy bars per se are getting rock bottom. One mistake and it's over.
Absolutely.
Go for the crab again. She's going for the crab. She's going for the crab. Surely, how on earth is she going to get out of this?
Center of the ring.
Unless she can get to the ropes, I can see no way how Leah Raven can get out of this. She's edging towards it. Maybe it's too soon. She's got there.
Again, Ivy taking her time. It's the old adage, I've got till 5. She's making use of
everything. Now, we know Ivy loves a mode. She has to be careful here there's a fine line between psychological warfare and moaning too much and getting over-involved.
Don't want to disrespect the official too much. They have the power to call disqualification. Absolutely right on form with
the
that.
far side of the ring, I can't see what's going on here, but it seems like Ivy's taking control of Leah.
Oh, big whip.
Into that post. Oh, never nice.
Destructive there. Ivy, roll back into the ring. She can take some time to breathe here. And again, talking about pace, talking about tempo. She's got control. It's right in the palm of her hand now, Pitbull.
Well, Ivy's ruthless. She'll wait for the counter here. If Leah Raven is out there until 10, it's a win. A win is a win.
in any language, Pitbull, a win is a win, but I don't know if it's the way that Leah Raven would want it.
I appreciate there's moral and ethics involved, and people see it as a real victory or not, but the rules are the rules. Ivy doesn't set the rules.
I think she would like to, but that's besides the point.
Of course.
Officials in the ring starting to count.
I'm not quite sure what the reason was that count started so late, to be honest. Can't quite see from this angle, but again, Ivy is instructing the referee to speed up this count.
Hopefully we'll be
And I partly agree with him. We could wait for an egg to boil before this 10 count finishes.
I think Ivy senses this is over,
And
but
we can see now she's rising and she's up.
in the nick of time, Pitbull, in the absolute thread of time there.
Yeah, close.
But Ivy, over the limp body of Leah Raven, starting to cinch it up. She feels it. Over
Going
one
for
leg
the trap, but Leah up kicks, nice.
Taking away.
Shades of Renzo Gracie Taktarov there with those up kicks, trying to knock her out with a a double arm DDT. A beautiful manoeuvre.
And wrapped it up there almost like an ice pick. Lovely stuff.
And she's kicked out. You have to give Leah Raven credit.
The heart and fighting spirit here is absolutely
That can
incredible.
knock that double arm DDT can knock you out.
And so beautifully executed as well, not just to throw the double arm DDT, but to get the legs round as well.
And Rose, maybe
wait a
a
minute.
motion. She's got the basey bat out.
Game changer here.
And I'll be careful, that can get you in prison, sweetheart.
The official's not going to allow it. Prizes it away.
And the referee
A straight shot.
saving Ivy from a stretch there. And she's back on the. Is she working that leg as a. And she's gone. There we go. She's going for the Boston.
Rolls
There's a red
over.
herring on the leg. And she's going for that Boston. And again, is she too far away from those ropes? Is she too far?
Within reach, but still a million miles away. And there's
And
the
she's
tap.
gone.
It's over.
And she's gone. It's always going to be difficult when you're in a position having the Boston Crab set in against a competitor that has a weight advantage. It's always going to be tough. She survived it before, and like it or not, Ivy has won this match.
Well, no complaint needed, but there we go. There is your winner, Ivy, and jubilant in victory. No doubt there'll be some sort of complaint lodged against Runcorn or the Masonic Hall, myself, the management, whatever you like it, but complaint, no complaint. The bottom line is there's only one winner in this match, and you're looking at it right now. Ivy, the veteran, wins it today in Infamous.
Never see it coming. Then the night is too fast for eyes. You done it.
Some time to forget.
Wait a minute, what is this? What is this now? The lights are out and... oh no. Oh no. They weren't gonna wait. They were like sharks smelling blood to water. They knew what was gonna happen, and they were not gonna wait for Infamous management to tell them when they were gonna go out. Oh, they're gonna enjoy this. And I think it's gonna be absolutely sick, folks. Temple of Malum. It looks like they're in the building.
Yeah! Welcome!
Rob Drake and his monster, Isaac North. Folks, let me tell you, has the mood ever changed? The monster there, 6'5", 240 pounds of destructive force. The Wraith of Wargrave is on the warpath tonight, and he looks absolutely mean and ready. And folks, I hate to be morbid as well. You know, we've got an absolute monster of a man here, Isaac North, with the very, very proficient and deadly King of Bedlam, Rob Drake. This is so deeply frightening. ruminating before we went live. You know, I mean, I like Barry, I really do, but this just, I feel like we're going to see something horrible here. If you're watching, families at home, put the kids to bed.
Well, here we have Barry against, unquestionably, two ferocious individuals. Two intimidating individuals who, again, use the power of psychology and the power of luck to intimidate their opponents.
Polish Barry is here. He is ready for a fight. He's indignant. He's not scared. Even the odds are stacked.
Well, there's a fine line between bravery and stupidity.
Well, absolutely. I think Barry's just going to have to cross that line blind.
I can't hear you guys.
What happens?
Well, he's done it. He's committed. He's here. And I don't know whether he's got something up his sleeve.
I'm not sure he's ready. Now, you've got to consider, where is Danny Proper? He said
I killed them two boys. Here's the thing. This is for my brother. We're gonna
The
do
fact of the matter is, he is not here. Polish Barry beloved by these fans, but the same celebrants may well be his mourners if the Malum have their way.
Then again, Cecil, I've known many a wrestler who seemingly gluttons for punishment. Maybe Barry's just one of those. He's just has this sick part of his personality where he likes getting beaten up. I've seen many of them, and I've obliged, believe me.
Well, we use the phrase, and I hate to say it, but we talk about biting off more than you can chew. And I'm just worried that this is just too much for Barry. You know, he's got the biggest heart of probably any wrestler out there on the scene today, but I'm just worried that it's just far, far, far too much. I mean, Pitbull, you've been in some fights in your time, you know this, but you obviously have to know when the odds are against you. You gotta be smart. Well, he's ready, no partner or not. We're gonna see this. And it's on. But above everything else though, Pitbull, this is personal. This is something that's transcended companies, where Polish Barry has been terrorized by Isaac North all across the Northwest. At this stage, it's not about a victory, it's not about wins or
Well,
losses.
let's give Barry some credit here. Maybe he's in a position where he's like a cornered animal, or maybe not.
Well, I mean, all we can do is call that animal abuse in that case. Call the RSPCA, that's horrible. But the fact of the matter, I don't like this. No, I really don't like
Well, I have mixed opinions on this, you know, in terms of the Temple of Malum. As predators, they've seen an option for an easy kill. But I have to admire the bravery of Barry, and he's going for it. He's going, why not? What's he got to lose?
He's got nothing left but his pride at this stage, and when a man has nothing left, that's when he's at his most dangerous. But Isaac North, as we said, you know, cut from stone, and just the supernatural aura about this I hasten to say, man, this beast. I don't know if Polish Barry, even as big as his heart is, if he can do this. Just slung into the post, into the turnbuckles there, absolutely destructive.
Well, Isaac North's having fun here.
He's certainly enjoying himself. It would be a mistake to say Polish Barry is an easy target, mind you. But, oh, then the shot's raining down, the boots going in. You know, and he's setting up easily. Isaac North, just, oh, absolutely destructive there. Now, Matt Davis doing a great job there.
Well, the ref's trying to stay in control of this. I mean, it's somewhat, I would say, of a formality. And Isaac North is again a huge slap here. It's
echoing through this hall. And they'll be hearing that in St. Helens, they'll be hearing it in Warrington. You'll hear that shot from everywhere. Horrific, Pitbull, absolutely horrific.
And I think he's going for his choke bomb.
Rob Drake there on the corner, just leading traffic.
And the fighting spirit, you know, of Barry, you've got to give it to him. You've got to give it to him.
That's what makes him so dangerous. Rob Drake, you know, obviously you consider all the techniques he might have learned at Fighting Spirit from his distinguished older brother, and then you think about what Isaac North has been through to get to that state.
Absolutely sickening.
I really don't like this football. I really don't like this. I know we're here for a fight, we're here for a good time, but this is just destruction.
I mean, they've not even needed Rob Drake yet. And again, as you've pointed out, there's a strong family history, certainly in recent years with the Drake family, and he's not even been needed. And Barry is keeping on going. You have to give this boy credit.
Barry is not going to take no for an answer, but again, foolishness, stupidity.
He might be stupid, but he's certainly brave.
Well, if you're going to be dumb, then you've got to be tough. That is the rule, but...
And a vicious neck breaker by Isaac North.
Almost like a scorpion death drop there, like... Oh, Barry. The crowd are behind them. They love Polish Barry, but... Surely this is just too much. I can't even watch this.
And he's got a head full of hair there, ref. And he's fish hooking, which isn't legal.
Well, how much
he's fish hooking there, ref. That is not a legal manoeuvre.
How much can the ref even do? I mean, you're in there with two titans. You tell.
Well, he can protect the rules.
I mean, this is
if Isaac wants to break the rules, then he has to, at the very least, do something to stop the ref seeing it. And that's a different question.
All we're seeing right now is just a legalized beatdown. Absolutely heinous maneuver.
And I'm not sure how long this match has been going, Cecil, but again, Rob Drake has not even been needed.
All he's done is cheerlead.
He's got a tag. And again, I'm not sure whether this is a case of overestimation or arrogance as far as to Isaac North not tagging in.
There's Rob Drake in the ring now. Polish Barry's issues have been with Isaac North. Now, as destructive as a man Rob Drake is, at the end of the day, he's just a man. Isaac North is so much more beyond that. Hopefully this might be the, not to say weaker link, but this might be the more tangible asset of the two.
The problem always in these types of matches is that you can wear someone down, but they're going to tag someone in who's fresh. And you don't have that option. But so far, there's no question, this is the lamb to the slaughter. It's barely even proverbial to the case of it being the lamb to the slaughter.
I'm amazed, really, Pitbull, that Barry is on his feet, you know, to still even be standing. It's commendable.
I have to admire Barry's stamina, his determination. I'm not quite sure I admire his barber or his choice of style in that factor, but he is still going, and he's on his feet. He's not on the floor. A big buckle. Again, the freshman in there. This is where it can become a case of impossible.
Now it just feels like
Drake now working to, I think, a neck breaker and a vicious neck breaker.
Neck breaker, just picking the.
And Barry's body must be battered because every hair of his body is taking a beating. From the top of his head down to his toes.
And we've seen the medic come out there. I just think that's absolutely, they'll be keeping an eye on this one, just getting straight in the ring. This is nothing short of a mug. Oh, wait a minute, hang on, whoa. What is that? What's going on? Now, R-Lloyd, we know he's had personal issues with Polish Barry dating back to the very first Infamous 1 year ago. Oh my God, this is, you don't mean to tell me this is going to be a 3-on-1?
Well,
this is on you. The poor kid. This is on you.
Oh, hang on.
R-Lloyd seems to have a turn of approach.
Taking a bit of kindness.
Maybe Barry is a bit smarter than I've initially given him credit for.
Maybe he does have friends after all.
R-Lloyd,
he's ready.
it looks like.
Oh my goodness.
And R-Lloyd has a smile on him that I've seen before. I don't think this is an impulsive decision. And this may result in somewhat of a tortoise and the hare situation. With a fresh R-Lloyd. I told you about this guy. He's got a spirit and an aggression. Don't underestimate him.
Polish Barry's got the heart of a lion, but now you saw Rob Drake just playing with Barry there, keeping him just fingertips length away from R-Lloyd, tempting him with that hot tag.
And again, R-Lloyd and Barry, they will both use this crowd to their advantage. And you can feel Annie's out of nowhere. And that is all it takes. That is all it takes.
This crowd is electric.
Has Barry been playing rope-a-dope?
They're ready.
Is this Ali the Rumble in the Jungle? He has played rope-a-dope. And he knew all along that Ryan was coming into this. And R-Lloyd is fresh. And he's like a house on fire. Bang! Bang! Going for the quick 2. A vicious kick. I wonder who he learned that from.
R-Lloyd putting those educated feet together. With that clothesline.
Back down to earth.
And that'll take your head clean off.
Isaac seems to have angered Isaac. And a pile driver. That can end a career. That move can end a career.
No doubt. And all that good will that was in the room, it just seems to have been sucked away now. Isaac North.
Barry with an adrenaline rush.
He will not be denied. Just gripping on, he's given every. That might have been what the last of what was
and
left.
He's got out of his head, but again, the referee can't see. That is clever positioning by Isaac North and a huge crack to the chest.
A cringe-worthy shot, and lays him up and drop.
Sit down, powerbomb.
Might be.
He's choosing not to pin him. He's choosing not to pin him.
Barry trying to get some out.
And Drake is in.
Absolutely. Drake just pacing around now.
And as much as these two guys, the Temple of Malum, were coming into this as huge favourites, they cannot get arrogant. They cannot get cocky. And Barry here is living on his knees. And he's got him in a sleeper. He's going to put him to sleep. He's going to cut off the blood to Barry's brain, and that will put you to sleep. Believe me, I know. I've done it to people. I've had it happen to me. Remember, it's and he's gone. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. He's out.
This one.
Sleepy time for Barry. He'll wake up and he will ask what day of the week it is. I've been there before.
Your winner by way of knockout, the King of Bedlam, Rob Drake, Isaac North, the Temple of Malum.
And the favourites succeed, no doubt. And no question at the end, although again, it'll be interesting to know, Cecil, was that intervention by R-Lloyd? Was that planned? Was that impulse?
Who can say? Maybe R-Lloyd had a change of heart. He said, "Don't pick on the poor kid." I don't know what's happened to R-Lloyd. I don't know if he's had an awakening. We'll have to learn more. But let's draw attention to a key fact. And I've just noticed it, and let's call it like it is. Did Barry give up there, or was that referee stoppage?
It looks to me, I don't know whether Barry gave up. The referee was certainly quick to like the request of the ring of the bell.
Certainly right to call that, but the fact of the matter is,
I don't think he was out cold there. I think that the referee saw that he was going, and maybe Barry gave a verbal submission. I don't know, because he knew he was going.
Very much so.
The favourites have won, and I think certainly as it goes forward, Cecil, and the next show will be interesting. Again, was that preemptive? Was that planned? Was that impulsive? Is this a newfound friendship and respect between Barry and R-Lloyd? Was this R-Lloyd still G'd up from the previous match? Was he still on an adrenaline high and made a decision to go in there? And these guys, the winners, the Temple of Malum, what have they got planned? They're an intimidating duo, there is no question. However, you could argue their victory should have been more dominant. But who knows? Ultimately, All it counts is they've got a tick in the win column. Well, let's see how Roy reacts here. This is interesting.
Oh, hang on. R-Lloyd maybe saying it was just business, but Polish Barry, a heartfelt thanks, and R-Lloyd showing a bit of respect back. I think that's the best thing that we could have hoped for here. Polish Barry saying
well,
thanks.
Barry's affections are clearly greater than Rye's.
Absolutely, but let's just say any frostiness, like there might be a little bit of residual frost, but
this is interesting. I can sense the affection isn't mutual necessarily.
well, hang on, they're leaving brothers in arms, so maybe there is remnants and flames of respect right there.
You'll never see it coming. Then the night is too fast for eyes. You're done it.
Are you having a good time? Are you ready for the second half? Well, let's have it. Come to the ring first.
Well, Pitbull, we know how personal this one's going to be. This one is going to be a hot one. This one is going to be severe. You know, Jack MV, we know it was personal. We know he made it personal by going to Pelé's house, lurking and loitering outside that man's house, looking for his father. That's how personal that these things have been getting. That's the level of animosity that we've been dealing with. Jack MV, to his credit, I think you admire how the levels that he'll go to get into his opponent's head and get that psychological edge. I can't agree with it.
Well, Jack Envy is someone I've known for, I think, approaching nearly 10 years now. I once had to slap his head off for being exactly how he is right now, back in the days of the RWA.
It looks like he's got something to say.
Of course he has. Of course he has.
It's me! It's me! It's Jack MV! And I really don't want to be here today. But I have to, because some local lad wants to be a have-a-go hero and get his wrestling tapes on. He wants to get his wrestling tapes on in front of his dear old dad. Isn't that right, Tezza? I'm happy on his feelings, because after what I do to your son, he won't even be fit to ring announce.
Oh, that is absolutely.
What about the wrestling?
Pitbull, just for context there, that's Prince Pelé's father he's talking to.
Cheer for the local boy. Get him out here and let's get this over with.
Well, again, I have mixed emotion, mixed feelings on this. Jack Envy is using every single tool at his disposal to gain advantage. And Sam Pelé is a local lad. He is trained out of Future Shock in Manchester, I believe.
Absolutely.
He showed promise. Jack Envy has always thrived being a nuisance, being a pain, being a scally. He doesn't care what anyone thinks. He doesn't care what anyone says. And he is trying to turn this somewhat of an advantage of the home crowd with Sam Pelé. He's trying to turn that into a disadvantage. And he's trying to turn this into a situation where having his family here doesn't work for him, it works against him.
I mean, he's definitely trying to get into Prince Pelé's head. He looks pretty unbothered to me right now.
Listen, he's got athletic ability, there's no question. But it takes more than that. And if Sam Pelé thinks With this being his hometown, it means he's going to win. He's in for a shot with Jack Envy because Jack Envy uses this type of environment to his advantage. And he will love to shut this crowd up. But I know that feeling, believe me. I've had this crowd against me and completely with me. And here we go.
And this is going to be a fight. I know Prince Pelé, he's been waiting for this. I know Jack Envy's been waiting for this. He wants this to happen right in front of his father there. And just jaw-jacking there, just trying to get deep.
And they're getting close.
Pelé, absolutely.
Who's going to take the
nose?
Oh.
Straight to the leg, put down, and it's on. Here we go.
Envy's guard, ground and pounding.
But there he is, Jack Envy just getting out his dodge straight away. But Prince
Pellé's
Pelé,
going at it.
absolutely no quarter given and no shots
Pellé's
to the
going
back.
at it.
Absolutely. There's that shot to the midsection though, just shutting it all down, and a big shot to the side of the head. From the heightened to new breaking jaw swinger there. Just looking to bring the pain to Prince Pelé, but let's not count out Prince Pelé. To your point, trained at future shot by Sam Bailey.
Pelé's dad.
He's not going to give up, especially with his dad sitting in the front row. Tried to go for the elbow drop there, miss.
That's painful. Missing an elbow drop is painful.
Nothing but canvas there. He's laying in those clothesline shots. Lovely drop kick. Takes him to the corner, look for that Irish whip, but it's reverse. Floats up. Has got a head scissors on, slips out. Getting that momentum up. Big pump kick. Lovely stuff.
Big leg drop. He's going straight in for the pin.
Very smart to go for that pin straight away, staying on the opponent, not giving them time to recover, and also making them expend more energy to kick out. I think this is really good stuff from Prince Pelé so far. You can't discount that. And we know just about the edge, the psychological mind games.
Big chop, and Sam Pelé there. He's got a good chop on it.
Boom, boom, shake the room. Indeed, that was vicious.
I think Sam Pelé has to watch this because if he's reliant, if he starts getting too mouthy, that's a game that Jack Envy will win. If Sam Pelé thinks his home crowd guarantees him a victory, he will lose. It takes more than just having the crowd behind you to win. And Pelé has athletic ability. Envy thrives on the opposite. The more this crowd boo him, the more that will fuel the fire in Jack Envy's belly. And again, we're seeing a familiar story. Envy, the slower paced, methodical, less emotion, and Sam Pelé, who was getting that crowd behind him, feeding off that, the adrenaline, it works, adrenaline works.
There's a big vertical suplex there, no doubt, and now this pace slows right down.
An excellent execution by Envy, and now again, you watch, he will try and slow this down.
Just shoving the boot in there, just showing disrespect, and we know.
He's let Pelé back on his feet, that's a mistake in my opinion. Never let your opponent back on their feet unless you have to.
Rushing into it, we know how personal this is, Jack Envy has made all these threats, going to the cover now. Takes both legs in the cover, very smart.
Too soon, but again, it will wear your opponent down.
Absolutely. Now, he's made all these veiled references to having friends everywhere. What can that possibly mean? I mean, hey, you've got friends, it pays to have friends, right? But what does he mean by that?
Well, Jack Envy will have something up his sleeve, there's no question. He's underhand, he's dastardly. He doesn't hide that. He will do anything what it takes.
Prince Pelé, though, and a beautiful suplex of his own.
But we'll train with interest and equally.
Went too well once too often. Tried to go for that lovely leg drop.
He likes that leg drop. We know, and maybe Jack Envy can sense that. But that's a signature move that Sam Pelé likes. That leg drop followed up after a manoeuvre.
The experience of Jack Envy there, allowing him to scout that move, and now he's straight back on him with the headlock.
But experience such as Jack Envy.
Absolutely.
I remember him as a youngster coming through. He had a lot of fire in his belly, and he's now turning that into wily experience. And again, this manoeuvre, smart move by Jack. It will grind him down. Pelé looking to come back. Stiff elbows. Oh, Envy saw it coming. And a big kick.
Just a straight kick there, nothing fancy, just dangerous.
Experience there again. I think the experience lies with Envy. Envy doesn't have years, age, but he has that experience. Make no mistake.
Lovely snap DDT, classic.
And the confidence is showing through. A sweetly executed DDT.
Straight out of the playbook with Jake Roberts and all. Going for that arrogant.
Probably a bit more Raven than Jake Roberts, Cecil, but I know what you mean. And again.
Oh, now jaw jacking with Kez.
Sam Pelly's dad doesn't mind it. He's not backing down. I don't know who that is. Is that another relative?
That's the whole family.
Okay.
Involved. And here we go. Fight back on, and this crowd is electric. They're not going to let this punk, this Yahoo, in their words, from Liverpool, embarrass the hometown boy. Oh, he's looking for it. It's on the cards. Crown cutter.
Is that it?
I thought
And he
that
kicked
was
out. Envy has kicked out.
I really thought that was it.
Sam Pelly cannot believe that. He thought that was over. Look at the look on his face. He thought that was done.
I think we all thought it was done. A gorgeous, absolutely lovely crown cutter, as he calls it there, but not enough. And now they're nose to nose. We can only imagine what they're saying to one another. It will not be nice, but nothing nice deserved here after Jack and B's actions, and now just throwing shots.
And we can sense the anticipate the end of this match.
It's happening as they lay those shots in.
The stamina is in short supply. They know it's close.
Straight shot.
Paddy's on top.
That's the royal rib. Oh, hang on. Wait a minute. What is this? What is this? Hang on a second. That's Jack Critchlow. That's Jack Critchlow. That's his two dogs partner. What is going on? Are these the friends that he talked about? And that's Uncle Ryan from the Vanderpuss. Pitbull, what is going on? And just a straight knee. What is this? Pitbull on in shock.
This is a classic case of experience. A classic case of experience.
A kick out at two.
Give it to Pelé. He ain't giving up. He's not giving up.
Get him up again.
And this is where, when they reach in for the guts, the crowd will help, because Pelé is not going to give up. But Envy has got the contacts, the network. A stiff kick.
Trying to get back in there, going for him. No. I think surely
the ref will call this out, surely. The ref will.
There we go, it's been called off.
The ref will call this out.
That's it, it's over. I think that's mystery solved as we see that now.
And Jack Envy has torn upon his colleagues, his friends.
And there's the friends that we talked about, two dogs being joined by Uncle Ryan. We thought it would be enough as we saw the coffee grinder and the royal wave, but it's not to be, and this is, my God in heaven, what is this? What is this? Hang on a second, hang on.
And what's Connor Klein doing? What's Connor Klein getting involved in this for?
Finally, a bit of justice in Runcorn. Connor Klein saying enough is enough.
I don't know what Connor Klein's business is doing out here.
Making sure that these thugs, these jabs don't go any
showing he's got a
further.
conscience for once. Although I've got to admit, Connor Klein's looking in good shape.
Absolutely been hitting the gym, he's looking great, and thank goodness, and I mean that, thank goodness someone is here at the defense of Prince Pelé. That's pressure. No! No! Clothesline from Burton. Hey, Connor Klein, what are you doing? Folks, we thought we saw the writing on the wall. We thought...
Yet again at Infamous, there are questions to be answered. Is this preempted? Was this planned?
What is going
I'd
on?
certainly assume that Crutchlow and Uncle Ryan were, because we know about their friendship and with Jack Envy.
Connor Klein directing.
But Connor Klein, where's this come from?
Well, these three thugs go to work, and he's just circling like a dog.
Does he have beef with Pelé? Has he got a friendship here going, an alliance?
You know, we did see it
with Envy, Uncle Ryan and Crutchlow?
We did see at the last show that Jack and Connor, they shared a bit of a moment, but oh, I don't like this. I do not like this at all. Oh, the mood has changed. This is, oh my God, what is this new group? This is terrifying. Jack Crutchlow, Uncle Ryan, Jack Envy, and the dastardly Connor Klein. They're together, but what does this mean? What does this mean?
And this crowd are absolutely furious. Look at the reaction Uncle Ryan is getting. They are furious.
The hometown boy has been robbed. And I'll tell you something, those four thugs, they don't care a damn bit.
They don't care. Listen, Greg Casler, sometimes caring what the people think can be your own worst enemy. They don't care. And again, I'm looking forward to the next Infamous show to see what's for the post-mortem on this.
There are
what
some
this
serious,
means.
absolutely, there are some serious...
Pelé's in tears. Pelé's in tears, shades of the 1962 World Cup when he was hacked to death, practically, and out of the World Cup. And Pelé's going to be very emotional. Well, come on, son, I admire your guts, but pull yourself together.
Prince Pelé, he's got the victory there, but he doesn't feel like a winner right now. And I will tell you for a fact right now, Pitbull, this is, by a long shot, this is not over. This is not over one bit.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. So this needs a post-mortem. What's going on? An emotional embrace with his family.
He's done his family proud. Well, I think Prince Pelé can go to bed tonight and know that he's done his dad proud, he's done his family proud, he's done what he can, but we've got so many questions that still need answering right here. Pelé receiving the love and respect of this audience, but it's
so lots of emotion with Pelé.
Never see it coming. Then the night is too fast for eyes. You done it.
So, Infamous 8 is coming up, isn't it? And me, Lance Rivera, of course, I earned my way in. I grafted my way in. I'm number one for a reason. I don't just sit on my hands and wait for someone to hand it to me like our friend Joe Kessler did tonight when he went out there and he just took advantage of VGS. So, here we are. Speaking of VGS, there's also KC Payne involved in the Infamous 8 tournament. He wears the white boots, he's hanging around with Stacey Rhodes. If he wants to be me, just ask. Do something about it, brother. There's R-Lloyd as well. He's from Wales, he stinks, he's got nowhere. We don't need to say much more about it. Basically what I'm getting at here, if you look at everyone within the Infamous 8 tournament, all you've got to do is turn up and lose to me. It's not hard, and it's not something that's got to be demanded of you. It's just your job, and I'm sorry, that's just how it's got to be.
It's another Infamous 8 qualifier. And it features a mystery opponent. Coming to the ring first.
So we know exactly what this one's going to be. This is another qualifier for the Infamous 8, and the man coming out now, I know that he's got to be feeling the absolute sting of frustration. So Declan McCarthy, as talented as he is, it feels like nothing has been going his way in Infamous, you know, whether it's losses, failure, lack of triumph, or just not knowing what's going on for this man, injuries. This man, there's something building up inside him, and I feel like he needs a bit of...
Well, Declan McCarthy wants answers. He's got a surprise opponent, and I know how that feels. When I wrestled Sami Zayn, I knew there was a surprise opponent straight away afterwards. It happened to be CJ Banks. Going into any specific match, whether it's professional wrestling, whether it's mixed martial arts, whether it's grappling competitions, not knowing who your opponent is puts you at a distinct advantage. Is he preparing for a 300-pound man? Is he preparing for an 180-pound man? What's the style of that opponent? It puts you at a distinct advantage. So I admire Declan McCarthy for what he's doing.
Oh, hang on a second.
Potentially I would want answers beforehand, or I'd refuse. Well, here we are, Aiden Steen.
Aiden Steen making his debut in the infamous zone.
Aiden Steen has made numerous waves throughout promotions in the Northwest.
I don't think Declan McCarthy's happy at all. You know, I was speaking to him earlier today. He was looking for a catch as catch can type. He was looking for, you know, perhaps a Matt Fox type, someone like that. He's getting Aiden Steen. Now let's give credit where credit's due. Aiden Steen is more than a credible wrestler, more than a serious wrestler. But I don't think that's what Declan had in mind.
Well, listen, I have several takes on this. Aiden Steen's every right to take this match, but make no mistake, Aiden Steen's an advantage if he knew that Declan McCarthy was an opponent. Declan McCarthy didn't. I've seen this before. Pride Shockwave, Vanderlei Silva preparing for a smaller Kazushi Sakuraba, a grappler. Who does he get? 350-pound Mark Hunt. 1 day's notice. He lost that fight and lost his undefeated streak after 6 years. Declan McCarthy is at a distinct advantage. If he wins this match, make no mistake, it's to his credit. And I say, I'm not casting any aspersions on Aiden Steen because you don't know how long he's known about this. Was it yesterday? But again, this is one of the strong points about infamous promotions. You don't know what's going to happen.
Absolutely.
You don't know what's going to happen. The next show, we've still got lots of questions to answer about the next show.
Certainly a lot to look forward to, but right now we're looking at this match, and this is going to be a great contest. Declan McCarthy, though, definitely showing a bit of frustration. You know, he didn't know that man.
Declan, we know, has been working on his grappling skills and his mat-based skills with various styles, and he's showcasing this in the first 11 seconds. And he will dominate this style as regards to Aiden Steen. Aiden Steen, again, an unusual attire, and he will maybe use that in somewhat of his arsenal in terms of the psychological aspects of professional wrestling.
I think that's a gorgeous looking skirt, but take nothing away. You might have certain pre-notions about who Aiden Steen is. This is one tough man, and he's going to prove that today.
Listen, he has a quirky style, and then he's an unpredictability, and that is itself as an asset, as he's just shown there to Declan with that counter-offensive into the Hurricanrana. But make no mistake, Declan knows that's not his strength. He'll try and get this on the ground. He'll try and work that mat-based style, and he will dominate Aiden. But if Aiden Steen can turn this into a match that's unpredictable, that shows gymnastic-based athleticism, that will turn it in his favour.
Aiden firing up now, and Declan McCarthy, as we said, perhaps a bit unfair, not being able to prepare for his opponent.
Showing his power.
Absolutely, the weight differential there flows over.
And Aiden Steen again showing his unpredictability, and he's gone straight through for the dive.
Lovely plunger there.
And again, Cecil, this is potentially a classic contest of styles. The mat-based guy wants to get this down, grind it out, rub the guy's face in the mat, versus the guy who wants an unpredictable match, gymnastic-based offense, and this could be a classic. But Aiden Steen here taking the hold.
And the size advantage, well, let's call it what it is. It's very obvious, but let's not count Aiden Steen out. He's got chops, he's been trained.
And again, Declan McCarthy there showing that he's more versed in the grappling style.
Absolutely. Don't count out Aiden Steen. As I was saying, been trained by Sam Bailey as well, one of the best competitors this country's ever produced.
And a big tackle there by McCarthy. Well, this is why in professional wrestling we have very little weight limits. We have essentially 2, and they're barely counted.
CK20 AOP that is parking over the exit. So move your cars, nobody will be able to get out. Thanks.
You don't get much more independent wrestling than that. Someone being called out for a registration number, folks. There we go.
Move your car, for God's sakes. And I think Declan McCarthy He's got to be furious at
Infamous
this.
Wrestling, and we are live. And tonight, Mick Foley defeats so-and-so. Oh no, he doesn't want registration number.
No, you know what? I think he's got to be absolutely furious at this. You know, Declan McCarthy.
He looks it. Why not? Some idiot's parked in the wrong way, and he got to stop. So he's going to work on his arm.
Pitbull, I've got a feel for Declan McCarthy here. He, like, first of all, he comes into this not knowing who his opponent is. He's been messed about for weeks and weeks and weeks. And then we've got, to his credit, our lovely ring announcer here talking about Regis. And like, how is that fair on Declan McCarthy? How on earth is that fair? He's got to be feeling also wrong, like he's being treated like a joke at the minute. And I'm sorry, I can't help but feel for him.
Well, as I said at the start of this match, the fact that Declan McCarthy didn't know his opponent is already a distinct advantage. We don't know how long Aiden Steen's had in terms of preparation for this.
And using his match for public service announcements, that really must feel like an insult to this grappler.
I'll be honest with you, Seth, so you have to roll with the punches with these things, and no pun intended. And these things matter in terms of thinking on your feet. And these can be crucial. You play to the, you know, the saying in football is you play to the whistle. With the wrestling, you play to the bell. You play to the referee. If someone was there announcing, "Get your car out of my driveway" or whatever it is, I'd be there looking to take advantage of it. And a big shoulder barge to the solar plexus. And again, folks, that might look like much, but that can be totally debilitating.
Absolutely, you take away all the oxygen, like he's struggling to breathe, he can't get oxygen to the limbs, to his muscles, and then you start anaerobic respiration, a very dangerous place when you've got lactic acid starting to...
I didn't know you were a scientist, Cecil. There's a detailed scientific explanation there.
Well, I was a cover teacher, let's leave it at that. And now, we've got Declan McCarthy starting to fire up, starting to go in, and just grind him.
Well, the referee's not even counting there, but there we go, he's giving him a bit of leeway.
Probably the first bit of generosity that Declan McCarthy's had from Infamous for quite a wee while to be perfect, but enough editorialising.
You're not going to get far with those type of swings.
Good couple of chops there from Aiden Steen, though, but return fire, and it's just...
McCarthy again showing his great advantage, because if Steen is going to have to throw those digs, then he needs to have serious technical quality, because all things being equal, McCarthy will be able to eat up those punches. And good power and technique from McCarthy. That takes power and technique. Make no mistake, folks. That isn't just power, it's not just technique. And a nice throw. He's kept hold of that there, straight into the pin. And again, he's wearing it down. McCarthy's showing his skills, his mat-based skills, and his ability to control his opponent on the deck.
Aiden, though, getting the support of these fans. Declan McCarthy, though, maybe perhaps feeling a bit sore there, not to have that support.
And a wild swing. And McCarthy here, going to a Kimura. Nice, he's going to a Kimura.
Trying to work over that arm.
Well, he's on the ropes, and this is, with submission-based styles, this is always the distinct disadvantage you have in these areas with the ring, because they can put their opponent, the legs of their opponents on the ropes, and it basically declares that submission null and void, even if they're in absolute agony.
Now,
but McCarthy there with a very useful and experienced counter.
Now, if you've been paying attention to Aiden Steen, he has been working through an arm injury as of late. You know, it shows his determination and courage and grit. But
well, let's not make excuses. He accepted this match, and McCarthy, so he's either injured or he's not. You know, every professional wrestler or fighter trains and fights through injuries. And a big slam to the back.
And of course, tucking that other arm behind the back, a lot of the pressure and weight going on that injured arm. Declan McCarthy, though, just getting more and more fed up, and it's very, very understandable.
He's annoyed, and I don't blame him. He's not been told who his opponent is. He's probably looking to make an example out of Aiden Steen, and I don't blame him. I've done it before. I've made an example out of people if I have to.
Wrenching that arm. Aiden Steen looking
If a promotion takes liberties and wants to give your opponent advantage, make an example out of him. I'll make an example out of people every single day and twice on Sundays. I've got no reservations about that.
That's why I'm showing a lot of respect to you tonight, Mr. Pitbull. I know my bread's buttered, but the fact of the matter, just swinging in that arm and just landing.
And you've got to give Steen credit here. You have to give Steen credit, because he ain't giving this up. And again, he's trying to use that more elaborate style, the more unpredictable style, it's risky. Spinning back fists are risky. But if you pull them off, it can win you the match.
I think he's caught Declan.
Steen is going for my.
Lovely stuff. And Aiden Steen might have the fire back that he needs to get this match won.
And this is the trouble. If he turns this into an unpredictable match, this will suit him. McCarthy wants his straightforward bread and butter on the mat and he will win. But if this gets turned into a match where Aiden Steen can utilise his high-risk manoeuvres and pull them off, soon this will turn in his favour. Now he has to be careful. A vicious knee.
The two though. Aiden now thinking about what he's got to do next. Blood to water though, I'm thinking that the end must be in sight here. It cannot be far off, Pitbull, but shrewder things have happened.
And a big power slam from Declan McCarthy, surely. Steen is kicked out. Steen is showing resilience. You have to give him credit.
100%. But look at that, as he says, shut up. He's just getting. Has Declan McCarthy finally lost his rag?
McCarthy has to not let this frustration get the better of him. He knows what he's doing. He's got a game plan. Stick to it. And a quick roll up from Steen. A quick roll up.
Just a 2 count.
They'll be too close for McCarthy's line, and a big boot back to the head, straight back down to the floor. Excellent strategy from McCarthy. Do not let Steen up. The closer he gets to his feet, the more he's likely to drag this back into a game with unpredictability. And a big power sit-down powerbomb. Surely. And Steen is kicked out again.
Still fighting back, giving everything here so far.
Get off.
And this is it, no more Mr. Nice Guy, no more pleasantries. Declan McCarthy wants to finish Aiden Steen.
He has to stick to his plan, and don't let frustration get the better of you. And he's going for what he's going for. He's going for the pedigree. Steen is blocking it. Steen is blocking it. He's blocking it. He's blocking it. I don't know how he's doing this. Steen is unbelievably resilient. And a big knee. McCarthy decides it's too risky and just goes with the knee.
No doubt, and the steam that this young man's still showing, but whips into the corner, but he catches the ropes, jumps up, spins and corkscrew. Lovely stuff. Heat burns, eat your heart out.
The technique there from Steen, you have to commend him. That was a near perfect corkscrew.
Steen though, and you can see him favouring that arm.
And Steen still has the energy to leap over these ropes, although we can tell that his arm is hurting.
Just like the Energizer Bunny always caught him. Oh, is this it?
And surely now, McCarthy's got to put him away.
Looking for follow-away slam, perhaps. Just
and what happened there? Was that a double? Somehow there seemed to be that Steen semi-countered that manoeuvre.
Oh, hang on, wait a second. Oh no! He's locked in the Shankly Gates!
And this
on that arm!
This, I believe, is
my God in heaven!
From Zach Gibson. I've been in this hole myself, I've reversed it.
Screaming for him to tap out and just dragging him back.
McCarthy sensible, dragging it back to the ring. Absolutely the best thing to do. Dragging it back towards the middle of the ring. You get near these ropes, no matter how good your submissions are, the ropes, they don't count. You have to keep them in the middle of that ring, please. Steen is turned up. And McCarthy will be livid.
Livid. He's done the impossible. I can't believe what I've just seen. I thought for sure locking in the Shankly Gates, a move that is incapacitated and killed off so many men before, innovated by his mentor, would do the job. But no, that quick pin was the 1, 2, 3, and Declan is not happy one bit.
And be careful here, because McCarthy may explode. McCarthy may explode. And there he is.
McCarthy not happy, taking it to DJ King now.
Talking to the DJ King. He's not happy. On half of the ownership of Infamous.
wanna see it coming. Then the night is too fast for eyes. You're done it.
Are we ready for our main event? This one is huge. Let's get him out to the ring. Your first contender.
The Pitbull, I've been looking forward to this one. This is the main event tonight. And when you're talking about two of the very best, not even women's competitors, let's not make it about gender, two of the best competitors in the country. They are among the very, very best. I've been thinking about this one for months.
Well, you've got a lot of experience in this particular matchup. Lana Austin made her debut alongside, guess who, Ben Cecil?
Absolutely.
Who did Lana Austin, quiz time for you, make her debut alongside in this business? The answer is me. She made her debut alongside me as a valet, someone I saw who had extremely high potential as an athlete, has a force in this business, as someone who uses psychology, as she's doing now, to be successful and win matches. And she's using that right now. She's using that camera, she's using this crowd, and she has experience over Lizzy Evo. But Lizzy Evo, make no mistake, she is the stereotypical scouser. Tough, unbridled, an excellent athlete, and highly, highly determined against all odds. And this will be a very, very interesting matchup. And there are other factors involved in this, and we'll see. There's unlimited factors involved. Lizzy Evo, again, another member of the infamous roster, who, as far as wrestling goes, was born and bred in Runcorn. Let's make no mistake about this.
Absolutely.
She made her bones here in Runcorn, just like I did, just like infamous owner DJ King Harry Stebbins did. She's well known, and she will not give up. She is tough as you know what.
You know, absolutely. And look at her credentials as well. Former TNT Women's Champion, being a champion in PCW, taking titles all up and down the country. We talk about the experience of Lana Austin, but this is a young woman with so far to go, but has been everywhere so far in her career as well. The experience is there, it's palpable.
And this is what makes this such an interesting contest. I know what it's like to have the level of experience of Lana. I know what it's like to hold multiple national championships like Lizzy Evo.
Incredible, absolutely incredible.
And someone of the welcoming committee, you have to think that this was pre-planned by the fans, and fair play, they're entitled to support whoever they want. But this is an excellent contest between two extremely capable athletes. Some of what they have has a lot in common, some of it's very different. And I don't think there's any question, this crowd is fully behind, as far as wrestling goes, the hometown hero, Lizzy Evo, who as far as wrestling goes was born and bred here, the native of Liverpool, and Lana Austin, who's the outsider, Manchester, Middleton, I believe. And let's face it, Merseyside and Greater Manchester fundamentally don't get along. There's a lot of spice in this contest.
Absolutely.
And both of these will desperately, desperately want to win. And this is rightly so the main event, because this is the run that's got that spice. It's got that bit of gunpowder in there that means it can go everywhere.
Oh, this is going to be good. I'll tell you that much, Pitbull.
Standing in the corner to my left, she is the Queen of Mean, the best, the superstar from Manchester,
And I think Lana is playing dumb here. She knows being from Manchester will not be popular in Merseyside. She's acting surprised. but she knows this. I think she's playing dumb when this is deliberately enacted. Again, this is the mastery of psychology. Acting surprised when you're not. Acting like you expected something when you didn't. And maybe the edge of experience goes to Lana.
This crowd not impressed with the Lana Austin experience. As you've said, history wins. They've chosen their hero for tonight. Lizzie Evo, hometown girl, you know, you said it yourself, she was born in Liverpool, but hey, she was made in Runcorn.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that goes for a lot of people who, again, weren't born, as far as the personal lives go, in Runcorn, weren't born and bred Runcorn, but the wrestling community, there's a lot of extremely talented athletes. Talented wrestling professionals, whether they're non-wrestling talent, that were born and bred in Runcorn. Lizzie Evo is one of them, and look at the reception she's getting. This crowd know that. There will always be, in Runcorn, this town, a place in their heart for the likes of Lizzie Evo.
Absolutely. Oh, this is going to be... We are in for nothing short of an excellent contest, I'll say that much.
And we're off.
Here we go. It's on now. Lana not pleased that the crowd aren't with her, but she's going to have to take it. Obviously that psychological advantage goes to Lizzie, and we lock up. Here we go, strong. Jogging for position. Oh, lovely arm drag there from Lana Austin.
Excellent. Semi-clinch. Tie-in takeover.
Absolutely stays in the clinch too, lovely stuff.
And Lizzie Evo returns it in due course. I don't know if there's any shenanigans going on with the hair. The ref's not spotted it so far. No doubt that Lana will look to exploit that if she can.
Looks like fairly clean break. No.
Oh, it takes it back. She go for a German. Reverses and a big front takeover.
Lands on the face, and it's first blood. Lizzie Evo.
And Lana will get out. Again, this is experience factor here. If it's not going your way, right, you know, take a breather.
Oh, Austin taking some time to jack with the crowd there. Stealing someone's
And Lana's
hat.
nicked someone's cap.
Oh, thrown it into
thrown
the
it
car
out.
park. Hey, that costs money. But I digress.
Well, we are in Runcorn, Ben says, so they probably got it from the food bank or something. Lizzie Evo on the offense. Big strikes, right-handers.
Just straight into the apron there. Nothing fancy about that, just pure metal covered by a little bit of canvas, but Lana Austin fighting back and returns fire with a shot of her own. Don't think the crowd agree, but at the minute, it's her that's in the
Putting it down in a chair.
Just a little bit of a paintbrush there. Nothing more than humiliation. And now just dragging her around the room.
She's got her an old-fashioned headlock.
Oh,
But Evo saw that coming. And a big right-hander.
get the shots back in.
Shot off the mat.
Back on to that apron shot.
And so far, this is proving to be more of a street fight.
The referee doing a great job to keep the center control.
Well, the referee's urging him to get in. And there's always a bit of a leeway here with the referees, but she's choosing to let this go. But there'll be a point where she says, no, you've got to get this in. And now they're going into the bar.
Looks like they're going for a pint.
And this is a proper Mank versus Scouts battle because they're at the bar.
Well, that's something that could easily turn into a bar brawl. We're out of it now, folks. We're trying to get as
Whether
much
it be
visibility
Satan's
as we
Hollow,
can.
the Northern Quarter, whether it's the Raz or Smithdown Road.
Oh, absolutely disgraceful. She had the Prince Pelé t-shirt available at the merch stand now, and she wiped her bum with it. Absolutely disgusting. Lana,
I have no idea what she's put. I'm not
something
moving. Well, just for the
heinous
record,
on the
I'm not
cards
moving,
here.
love. You move.
Oh. Trolled everybody.
And again, Lana is insisting on using
Just mind games there.
the crowd negativity to her advantage.
She feeds off it, you know, she enjoys the status that she has in in the wrestling community at the minute, where she's despised. She's using that to her advantage. Not many can do that, but
And a big kick by Lizzie Evo.
absolutely
Right on the temple.
trying to get some flow back here.
And a running forearm.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Lana looks like she's feeling it now. Because the momentum is permanently.
Oh, that's reversed.
And a nice counter and maneuver there into a pin from Lizzie. And the ref is slow.
Could not get into position on time.
Well, I don't think the referee was expecting it. In fact, I wasn't either.
Lizzie looking limp.
Oh.
That time in the
Oh, and a kick to the groin area, which is always going to hurt.
That time in the gym for Lizzie paying off. You know, we know how hard she's been working. She's been at her classes. She's been at wrestling training, doubling her effort, going non-stop. Meanwhile, it looks like all the running that Lana's doing is just mouth related at the minute, but just jaw-jacking with the referee. Try to stay focused on the opponent here. Lizzie just caught up in the ropes, but going for a big snap suplex. Lovely stuff. That shook the ring. And Lizzie just trying to get some composure
And again,
back here.
we're seeing a situation where the more experienced wrestler is taking the pace down. There's no rush.
Absolutely.
She's
Right
keeping
down.
Lizzie Evo on the ground. The advantage lies with Lana. She's slowing the pace down. She is regaining energy, building those energy levels up, while Lizzie Evo is constantly having to use gravity and having gravity against her by trying to get up.
Snap mirror down.
And a
Big
vicious
vicious
drop
drop
kick. Vicious.
Absolutely. Echoing through the room, but
Again, Lana Austin's experience there, keeping her arms away from the ropes so she can't get older, but it still wasn't enough.
And Lizzie just not for six, just talking to herself, maybe checking.
Well, I think she was looking to see whether her nose was broken, I think.
Absolutely. Checking just the face region, just the absolute punishment that Lana Austin's been putting there tonight, but it's her firmly in the driver's seat. Big shots to the stomach, midsection. Lizzie starting to feel it now. Knocks Austin into the corner. Looks like she's gearing up. Irish whip.
Reversed by Lana. Vicious.
Just
Vicious.
crashes, absolutely.
And again, I think Lana there using a lower centre of gravity to the advantage.
It's not two there.
I remember when both of these competitors 10 years ago were very new to the industry, and they're both showing how much experience they've gained, how much skill, how much competence, their understanding of game plan.
You know, these two professionals on the road damn near every weekend, nearly every day. The amount of ring time they put in, lovely clothesline there, showing off here, but just a kick out there for Lana.
It's not just going out the weekends though, it's what you do in the week, the things that people don't notice, the people that things don't know about, you can tell. And that often is studying matches, studying game plans, studying strategy, studying the psychology, putting in the hard graft in the gym when no one knows you were there, the sweat pits against 20 other guys or girls. And you can see the amount of effort these two have put in over the last 10 years. And again, this is what makes it a very, very interesting contest.
Lana Austin dumping Lizzie out there, and credit where credit's due. You know, we think of Lana as a loudmouth, but in quiet, in silence, she moves.
She is a loudmouth. She is a loudmouth, but you know, some people are quiet, some people are loudmouth. She doesn't care.
Lana not happy with the referee.
It's somewhat childish tactics by Lana Austin, but if it works, I guess you have to be pragmatic to suggest it's worth it. And straight back on. Straight back on. Lana showing that ruthless streak the moment Lizzie ever gets under that rope, and it is legal. On. Keeping her on the floor. Lizzie ever has to work to get up, while Lana was on her feet, fresh, gaining energy.
No quarter given whatsoever, and now don't know if we've got contact with the hair there, but LK, the official there, getting a good view of everything.
And Lana cleverly there, she's using Lizzie Evo's hair over her face. Extremely intelligent. Extremely intelligent. It stops the breathing, it stops the oxygen going, it doesn't go to the muscles. But Lizzie Ever, again, she's showing that classic working class Scouse mentality. She will not give up. She will not give up. In the face of everything that's against her, she will keep going.
As we've been told multiple times, Scousers do not get knocked out. Lizzie looking to prove that tonight, but not in the best of position right now, Pitbull. Oh, the crowd not exchanging barbs with Lana Austin.
I didn't quite hear it, but seemingly some controversial comments there by a member of the audience. Probably Lana Austin, I dare say, deserved it, whatever it was.
As I didn't hear it, I'm going to stay neutral, but
there's not much you could say that would surprise an audience in Runcorn, Ben Cecil, believe me.
yeah, this crowd, no angels, but and they're showing their displeasure, showing how much they don't like Lana Austin. Even they're shocked by Lana Austin, but Lizzie will not die, not to give up. On one knee, getting to her feet.
And Lizzie seemingly with a second wind.
Grabbing the foot.
Oh, a big knee. Was that in the chin or was that in the chest? And Lizzie Ever has got that second wind. Reversal, bang, clothesline. Vicious clotheslines by Lizzie Ever.
Lovely stuff. And now she's gearing up. What's she got in mind?
Oh.
Lana moved out of the way, but she
And you can
caught that
sense,
kick.
you can sense the end is coming. These two now really are going for it. It's that final hurdle.
She was on Brett's rope there, came off, got the shotgun.
1, 2.
Kick. Just the two though. Now it's Lizzie firing up. She's feeling off the Runcorn crowd.
And indeed,
Giving right back to them, just as they've given to her over the last 10, 15 years.
oh,
Nothing fancy about
a
that.
nice headbutt.
Exactly.
Shades of Don Fry with that headbutt.
2.5 easily on that exchange, but not the 3. Not the 3 that Lana was looking for.
Lizzie Ever's probably taken about 100 headbutts over her lifespan. I don't think she'll ever take a 3 off a headbutt. But again, you can sense with these two competitors, they can see the end. They're grinding down gradually and they can sense that one powerful move could finish this. Coming back, big spear by Lizzie Ever. Beautiful spear.
Destructive force, and is this the end?
No.
Not quite.
That was close. That was close.
Lizzie now, oh, the hair's down.
She's lost some hair.
Hair ties gone.
Alopecia or Lana Austin's dirty tactics.
If you're on the streets in Liverpool, if you're on Fleet Street, you know exactly what that means.
Slater Street, it's all very familiar seeing blonde hair and hair extensions come flying out.
Now,
Easy Ever going for what, an F5 or
Absolutely.
Death Valley driver. Pushed off Leon. Oh, roaring elbow.
Night.
Here, the velocity and the smack in its chops.
Absolutely gorgeous, devastating, but gorgeous.
And Lizzie Ever there, did she roll under the ring? Did I see that, or did Lana Austin push her?
Getting a bit of breathing room now. We can't see her, but what a stunning.
Was that Lizzie Ever rolling out there? Was that maybe, I don't know, or was it Lana Austin pushing her out to maybe some more punishment?
It's keeping this match alive for the time being.
I wouldn't have thought that'd be wise for Lana to push her out, surely, with that roaring. Now they could hear that from here.
Oh, it's got the roll up.
Quick, roll up!
No, not to be just the 2. Oh, she's in position.
Oh!
Bam! Strike! And is this to be? It's
Over. And you could sense it coming over the last 2 minutes. Both competitors saw the victory was nigh. One powerful manoeuvre. Lizzie Ever got it.
A beautiful thing.
And the crowd are made up.
You can tell how much that meant to Lizzie. I don't know if that was shedding skin or it was a culmination, some sort of closure that she needed, but after everything that's ever happened in Runcorn, she wins. Oh, wait a minute, what is this?
The lights are gone off. What's this, The Undertaker?
What's going on? Oh, hang on. I see the shadow of 2 men that you don't want to see. What is this? Fans, I apologize, we still don't have visibility in the venue. And what is this? Hang on. Oh my God!
And it's Violent Vendetta.
Violent Vendetta, you're absolutely right, but what?
Alongside Team Bedlam.
What is she doing here? Oh, this is not good
dear.
whatsoever.
Oh dear.
Oh dear is right.
Oh! And Violent Vendetta, again, someone with 10 plus years experience. I was part of a mixed tag team competition with Violent Vendetta 10 years ago at PW4U in Stoke. She has a vicious, ruthless, dirty streak. And she will do anything to win and anything to gain advantage. And where does this leave us, Cecil? Where does this leave us for the next show?
Well, absolutely. The mood's entirely
What is going on? We have so many unanswered questions.
We're going to have to find out next time, but we were so jubilant. We were seeing Lizzie Evo enjoying her victory there. Something that she's probably been looking for years and years. And Violent Vendetta flanked by Isaac North.
We know about Drake, we know about Lana Austin, but what is the motive for these guys getting involved and Violent Vendetta getting involved with Lizzie Evo? What is the motive?
Triumph turns a heartbreak there for Lizzie Evo.
When are we back, Cecil? September?
Absolutely, it's going to be Infamous 8, and now the brackets are looking more fully formed, but my God in heaven.
We have the Infamous 8.
What's going on? Folks, we're going to see it the Infamous 8.
We have what's going on with these guys, unanswered questions, and you still don't know why I'm here, Cecil, do you? You still don't know why I'm here.
But folks, before we go, can you tell me why you're here?
Well, you know who I am, but you don't know why I'm here. Sorry, I had to say that. It was too easy, Cecil. It was too easy. I had to say that, but it's true.
Well, there we go. He's been Pitbull. I've been Ben Cecil. Thank you for joining us for Infamous. You'll never see it coming. And my God, how